Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Ironcog. I am back again, and this time with Neverwinter Nights, the original. Alright, let's not too much ado. We're going to start with our first campaign here. As you see, I've already played through a little bit, but no worries. We're going to go ahead and make a new character here. Alright, I'm going to go male character, of course. What to play as? Let's see here. What do I want to be? You know what? I'm running a dwarfing character over on Sky Demon Air Pirates channel, so we'll go with that. Seems like a good idea. What kind of character to play, though? Gotta find a good dwarf picture. That looks like a pretty cool one. Annie.
You want the people?
No, Anna, I'm trying to record, please. I haven't played as. I haven't played as a rogue. Let's play a rogue. That sounds like a good idea. Talk to mommy, Anna. I'm kind of freaking busy. Neutral good. No, start basics right now. Try to have as many bases covered in the beginning here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Praise. Of course, take the important stuff first thing now. Alright, awesome. Let's have dodge. That'll give us a pretty good start. Get back there. There we go. There's some rogue clothing. Okay. Name. Let's just play the generate name button. Fingus. You know, I like that. We'll go with Fingus, and of course the last name for my other character, Ironcog. So, Brooding Harry. Alright. Morden, of course, because I can't remember the other dwarven deities at this time. Alright, here we go.
The Frozen North. The name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies. But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization. The city of Neverwinter, jewel of the north. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the wailing death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmaran, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nasher's right hand put forth the call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the Academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes a champion might emerge to save the city from the wailing death and whatever sinister force might
looks like an asshole. Alright, here we go. Alright, looks like I have to control this with the... See, so smooth. Let's see, get some stuff. Got a Clubbermeister, got a short sword, got traps. Don't really use traps. This isn't Baldur's Gate 2. I found it more useful there than anywhere. Alright, so let's set up our potions proper. Always stack, saves room. Okay. Let's put on our leather armor. Awesome.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors worked you pretty hard here at the Academy.
Pretty much.
My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the Academy this morning.
You're Fingus Ironcog, aren't you? Yes, I'm Fingus Ironcog. Is it true what they say about you, that Lady Aribeth herself ordered the Academy to send you an invitation to come here for training? I've never heard of anyone being invited to train at the Academy before. Usually people are begging to get in. It must be a great honor for you. It is both an honor and a privilege for me to serve Neverwinter. You're pretty modest for someone who's got such high expectations on him. It wasn't quite so easy for me to get into the Academy. My brother Bim and I were working on one of the nearby farms outside the city when we heard Lady Aribeth had put out a call for heroes to come to the aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad things were until we got here. We arrived just before they sealed the gates and quarantined the city. Thank the gods I got accepted into the Academy. I wouldn't want to be out there on the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. I don't know much about the plague. There we go. The Wailing Death is a plague worse than any recorded in the entire history of Neverwinter. The whole city has been quarantined. Nobody's allowed in or out. Well, that's not good. The Neverwinter militia do their best to enforce the quarantine, but people don't like being trapped inside the walls of a plague-infested city. Understandable, honestly. Every day, more bodies pile up in the streets, and the citizens move one step closer to panic and open rebellion. Can't say I blame them. It's only been a few months, and already the dead number in the thousands. Shouldn't somebody be looking for a cure? Most people have given up any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death. Potions and medicinal herbs do nothing, and even the prayers of the city's most powerful clergy have been ineffective. I guess that's why Lady Aribeth ordered the Academy to open its doors to new recruits. The city needs a hero, someone who can save us all from the Wailing Death. And that is us. The word on the street is that Lady Aribeth is actually working on a cure right here in this Academy, but that's just a rumor, probably not even true. Can you tell me anything else about this plague? We need to know this if we're going to be fighting it. I don't know what more I could say about the plague. Everyone in the city is afraid of the wailing death. The bodies are piling up in the streets, and the citizens are on the verge of panic and open rebellion. So far, there doesn't seem to be any cure, and even the priests can't help those afflicted. I just hope those rumors of a cure for the plague turn out to be true. Let's find out more about these rumors. Tell me more about these rumors of a plague cure. I only know what people are saying on the street. Some claim Arabeth has a cure and she's going to start passing it out soon. Others claim she's keeping the cure for herself. But like I said, it's just rumors. Maybe some of the people who've been here at the Academy longer than I would know more about the cure, if there even is one. Anything else you could tell me? You could speak to my brother Bim over by the door if you want some tips on adventuring. Otherwise, you should go see Olgerd in the next room. He is the one in charge of equipping all us recruits for our training. See, I can't pronounce the other stuff, but I can pronounce Olgerd just fine. Wonderful. Other than that, I don't know what more to tell you. I'm just a raw recruit here. You're the one who's almost finished his training. Goodbye. Yes, I suppose you need to get on with your training. You probably need to go speak to Olgerd in the next room and get your equipment so you can take the final test to finish your training. If you want any tips or instruction on adventuring, then don't forget to say hi to my brother Bim on your way out. Yeah, I don't need him. I mean, I can make a video about it later if everybody wants it, but don't really need it right now. Give me all that gold, that tasty, tasty gold. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of reading of this. This is a D&D based game, guys. This is great. It's like been one of my favorites for the longest time. Then it took me forever and a day to find a way of acquiring it and then getting my old premium modules to work. So we're going to have some fun with that. Shut up, Bim. I'm not talking to you. Oh, I'm not interested in that tutorial. I already got things set up just right. This is the way I like it. So we are good to go. Got a short sword there. Let's talk to the sauce boss over here. Or it might give the Academy a good name, you never really know. The city guard are already having enough trouble maintaining control as it is. Plague bodies piled a dozen deep in the gutters, the wailing death running unchecked through the districts. Horrible, I say. But you've heard all this before, I'm sure. Here, I've got some equipment for you. A rogue like you might find it handy in completing your training. Now, if you're ready, I'll give you a tutorial on how to access your inventory. I already know how to do that, thank you. Well then, I guess we don't need to go over it, do we? Quit breaking the fourth wall, Olgerd. Purchase. I'll take that discount, though. That's awesome. I don't need to do it, but we'll check the stores. Stud leather, the stereotypical bit of a thief. Very important. Should I keep the club for whooping up on skeletons? Probably not. Probably not. What about this? Alright, let's see if we can get any good stuff here. Okay, 47. I could find so many of those later on. Screw that. Definitely to stock up on the scrolls, though. Alright, we got enough, so let's move on. And loot the ever-loving crap out of the Academy. Because that's what rogues do, right? Well, everyone I've seen anyway. Alright, here we go. Get the books. Don't talk to her. She just teaches you how to use your map. I'll show you how to do that right now. See this? Bam! I just showed it to you in 2 seconds. You are welcome, Internet. Let's talk to the sauce boss over here. It's my job to teach you raw recruits some tips on combat techniques so you maggots don't get gutted out there in the real world. Well, recruit, don't just stand there with that dopey expression on your face. What's it going to be? Are you ready to begin your combat training or aren't you? Sir, I'm ready, sir! That's what I like to hear, recruit. With that attitude, you might actually make something of yourself in this world. This information might save your life sometime, so listen up. Oh yeah, this is a tutorial. We don't need this. Sorry, yes, sir. I don't care about parrying. This character is not going to be parrying. I'm probably going to make him use a bow. Probably. I want to try the combat drill, sir. What, you think this is a game? Well, it is, but that's neither here nor there, really. I'm ready for my melee trial. Don't worry, there's nothing to it. You and I are going to spar. I'll be in parry mode the whole time, trying to deflect your attacks. All you have to do is hit me once to pass the test. Or if you prefer, all you have to do is use your weapon to destroy the target dummy next to me. The choice is up to you. Since I'm not hostile, you have to right-click on me and select the attack icon from the menu if you want to attack me. You can begin whenever you're ready. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this combat dummy. Sneak attack it with my fist. I got it. Freaking combat dummy looking at me funny. Cut it down. No, I said cut it down. Zoom in, zoom out, yeah. The graphics aren't that great, but you know what? When I first played this, coming off of Baldur's Gate 2, this was really good coming off of like Baldur's Gate 2. It's like all 3D and everything. It's not perfect by any means, but it's not bad. I like it. Oh, it's not this guy. Good for you. I am ready for the ranged and missile weapon combat trial. Don't worry, there's nothing to it. All you have to do is hit the target at the end of the hall with a missile weapon. You can grab a missile weapon from the weapon rack here beside me. Fire away whenever you're ready. I'll let you know if you hit the target. Although technically that should be kind of obvious. So I'm going to steal everything that's in here that's not bolted down. Because that's how we do. I'm going to keep the heavy crossbow. So we're out here now. Make sure we're behind the line. Okay, zoom out. Oh, there we go. Now we can see it. Did I tell you to miss, Fingus? Really? You suck that bad? Oh, okay. I was wondering, can you do the rogue with the combat trials? You have to finish the rogue challenge before they'll let you graduate. I can't do anything more for you here. Well, okay. Well, we got some good weapons and armor out of it. Ooh, let's go. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. The menagerie. It must be Fingus Ironcog. Let's put away my bow. Well, my crossbow. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Fingus. I'm Ferdinand, the Academy's resident keeper of exotic creatures. I was afraid you wouldn't make it by my little corner before you completed your training here at the Academy. So, have you come here to view the menagerie, or was there something else I can do for you? We want to see the menagerie, because they got some stuff going on in here, guys. They got some wild stuff. Alright, so we got Dire Spider. Though not true dire creatures, these spiders are nevertheless fearsome to behold and appear to act with more cunning than their more common cousins. Because they're baller, stag beetle. These creatures are serious pests that greedily devour cultivated crops. Though not carnivorous, they will still charge any perceived threat with their oversized, horn-like mandibles. Because, you know, that's just how they do, you know? Oh, what do we got here? What do we got? Umberhole. Subterranean monsters that look like a cross between a great ape and a beetle. Umberholes leave behind a wake of destruction wherever they go. Now, what was that? I think this is an ettercap. Yep, ettercap. Although not very intelligent, ettercaps are cunning predators like the monstrous spiders that they keep as pets. They are skilled hunters and trappers. Alright, what do we got up here? Got a hook horror. I'm not even sure if you run into one of these in the rest of the game, but here we go. Covered in a hard, chitinous exoskeleton, their forelimbs hooked and bladed, these vicious subterranean predators can be fearsome to behold. You do not want to mess with them. They will light you up, man. They will light you up. Let's go over here. Let me through. Okay, so the rogue challenge is over here, but like I said, we're also looting the ever-loving crap out of this academy. No magic item or whatever shall be out of my possession, because we want that gold. Magic missile and Melf's acid arrow. I'll be keeping those, because I can use them with my used magic device skill. Very useful to have for a rogue. Books, we can sell them. Make some of that sick gold. Sometimes we can find spell scrolls in them, but not as often as I would like. No, I'm talking to you, Drew. Oh fuck, I'll talk to you. Just shut me up.
Welcome to my little corner of the Academy. I'm Drew, the resident master of the arcade. It's more a ceremonial title than anything else. I'm just your run-of-the-mill wizard.
Look, Fingus, I'm not trying to be rude, but you are sure you're in the right place? My expertise is in the mage and sorcerer spells, and you can't cast either type. If you want, I guess I can give you a lesson in casting spells, but it won't bring you any closer to completing your training at the Academy, or do you need something else? No, because you suck. Friggin' gnome. Let's turn this one over here. Alright, now this should be where the clerics, druids, and paladins go. Or rather, can go. Loot their frickin' table. Well, all their treasures will be mine. All 1 gold. Charge! Alright, now this should be the Rogues Challenge. I swear to God I'm going to beat this prequel. Alright, here we go. Talk to Keta.
Hi there, my name's Keta. Head of Security, Espionage, and Intrigue here at the Academy. No need to tell me who you are. I bet for way ahead of you.
Hey, you hungry or not?
Now, I know you're not one of those prissy types who frowns on a little sneaky skullduggery. I mean, that's why you're here, ain't it? To learn the ins and outs of the rogue's life. Well, don't worry, you come to the best. I know all the tricks of the trade, and I'm going to teach them to you. Consider this a final tutorial before you tackle the Academy's final challenge. Everything you wanted to know about the rogues, but were afraid to ask, ready. I don't need your tutorial, because we already know how to do it. Let's just jump to the challenges. Well, you wouldn't be the first to skip the tutorial and jump right back into the action, and I see you're chomping at the bit just to get this done. Hey, relax, there's nothing to it. All you have to do is bring me the key from inside that chest on the east wall. Of course, it's locked and the key's inside, so you have to pick the lock. Or you can bring me the key from the chest behind the door on the north wall of this room. The chest isn't locked, but you'll have to find and disarm the trap on the floor before you get inside. Or you can bring me the key held by my rather dense assistant Bruno standing over there in the corner. Don't hurt him, mind you. You could try to pick his pocket, or if you're a real sweet talker, you might be able to persuade him to hand it over to you. The choice is yours, the lock, the trap, or Bruno. Bring me any of those keys and you pass the test. Well, since I'm hard freaking core, I'm going to do all of them. Unlock that chest, son. Pick it. Pick it good. 1. Now, let me go over here. This trap one kind of got me the last time. Disable trap. Disarm that trap real good. Nailed it. Give me that key. Give me that tasty key. What are you doing? You do not open and close the chest on me. Now let's go talk to Bruno, because we're freaking metal like that. Oh yeah, he falls for the dessert trick. Bruno, like dessert. Okay, you've got deal. Here be key. Me be going now. Me see you again at supper when you give Bruno your dessert. But we're not gonna. No, we're not attacking the combat. No, we're gonna talk to Silk.
Looking for a good time.
Hello, Fingus. You don't know me, but you can just call me Silk. Don't worry, it's nothing sinister. Just a little harmless spy in my life card. Keta says I need to practice my espionage skills. I've been watching you for quite some time. But now that you're almost done your training here at the Academy, I'm going to have to find someone else to spy on. Maybe Lady Erebeth would make a nice target. Why are you so interested in Lady Erebeth? If you're going to spy on someone, it might as well be someone in charge, right? Airbreath knows a lot more about this plague than she's letting on. You can't blame me for being curious. Well, yeah, I'd want to know about it. Of course, if I get caught, they'll probably expel me, or worse, but the danger is part of the appeal. Besides, maybe they'll finally figure out why so many men seem infatuated with that woman. Sounds like you're a little jealous. Let's just say I'm confused. Why would anyone be interested in that paladin? Honor, dirty, virtue, boring. What's the appeal? Don't men want a woman who's a little bit mysterious? Tell me the truth, Fingus. What do you want in a woman? A goody two-shoes paladin or someone a bit naughty? A girl who knows secrets? A woman who is dangerous? I find dangerous women to be very interesting. That's our Fingus, our hero of the people. I have to confess that since I started spying on you, I've become a little bit obsessed. Hazard of the job, I guess. I couldn't help but wondering what it would be like to get to know you more intimately. You'll be leaving the academy soon. Why don't we get together tonight after the graduation ceremonies? Just the two of us. You can learn some of my secrets for a change. Ooh, I'd like that, so... Have you heard those rumors? Of course I've heard the rumors. I am a spy, after all. They say Kelvin Aronson gave a cure to Lady Erebeth. I bet that's why she's here at the academy right now. Maybe I should try tailing her to see what I can turn up. How do you like your training here at the academy? I spent my days hidden in the shadows and my nights veiled in darkness. The life of a spy is a lonely one, I'm afraid, and yet it has a hold on me I cannot break free of. To follow someone who doesn't know you're there, to study them when they think they're safe and alone, it's a feeling like no other. To know you hold the life of the one you watch in your hands, that at any moment your orders may change and force you to become not a spy but an assassin. Forgive me, I said too much. I think we'll be going now. I'll see you after the feast then. Don't worry, I promise tonight will be the most memorable evening of your life. That's our Philbo. He knows what's up. Getting the ladies.
I see you've got the key.
I got all 3 keys. Freaking noob.
Congratulate you.
Freaking halfling.
The academy is all but done.
Are you jealous of my boldness? I think you are. As a reward for completing your training, let me give you this gift. After all, what's the point of doing something if you don't get a reward in the end, right? That is very true. Now, unless there was something else you needed, you had better get down to the South Assembly Hall if you want to get that blessing from Lady Erebeth. I would like to ask you some questions. Questions, eh? I always get antsy when someone starts interrogating me, but I don't see any harm in telling you what you want to know, okay? Shoot. What do you know about the cure for the plague? You're learning quick, Fingus. I love this name. That's so awesome. When you want the real scoop, you come to me. I know all about Kelvin Aronson and the water-deviant creatures. Seems the Archmage has figured out how to brew a cure for the Wailing Death using reagents gathered from strange and exotic monsters. Monsters that have been brought to the Academy for safekeeping. I think that's the real reason Lady Erebeth is here today, to keep an eye on those water-deviant creatures and make sure nothing happens to them. Tell me what you can about Lady Erebeth. That elf has her good and bad points. She's smart and tough and gets the job done, but she's a goody-goody paladin of Tyr. She's always getting upset at me for borrowing her things. Man, she needs to lay off. I got a funny feeling she'll be coming to speak to me about a certain missing comb once she finishes handing out blessings to the graduating students in the South Assembly Hall. Goodbye. See you around. Well, first, before we go in there, we gotta sell off our goods. Except for the spike traps. We have to wait till chapter 1 to sell those off. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to her now. I'm gonna do something. I've completed my training. What now, sir? You've done the combat drills recruit, but you're a rogue, not a soldier. There's nothing more we can teach you here. If you want to graduate from the academy, you'll have to prove yourself by completing the rogue challenge. Well, shoot, I already did that. I think if you're certain other classes, you can convince him to give you a suit of chainmail. Alright, so let's go over here. Silence. Journal. Map. Got it covered. So we are set up and ready to roll. Get as much gold as we can. As well as removing as much weight as we can. Arrows. Who needs arrows? We're using a heavy crossbow. Could use a short bow, I guess, but nah. Alright, got that ready, good. Now let's head to that South Assembly Hall and get our freaking blessings. We just graduated, we need our blessings, man. Yeah, I am the dwarf. Good for you, soldier. Keep working at it. Fingus. Still love that name. I'll talk to this guy.
Now that you've finished your training, you can go back into the South Assembly Hall if you want. Lady Arabeth is still granting blessings to all the Academy graduates.
Alright, let's hurry. We gotta get our blessings. Well, okay, first, a little bit of super loot never did any harm. Okay, more potions. We'll definitely need those later on, I bet.
Congratulations. Your training here at the Academy is now complete. May the blessing of Tyr be upon you.
Yay!
I have been looking forward to meeting you. The instructors here at the Academy speak very highly of your skills. I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmaran.
Hoya!
Perhaps after the graduation ceremonies, we can speak in private. Neverwinter can use someone like you.
Yeah, it can.
We should arrange to... Wait, what was that? Did you feel it? Brace yourself. We are under attack.
Nuts! Put my crossbow to some good use. Get them sneak attacks. Come on, Philbo, get them sneak attacks. Oh, not Philbo, but Fingus. Snipe them in the dick. That's what I'd like to see. Probably should have bought more bullets. Ooh! Some of them actually survived. Sweet, I actually saved one. Alright, well, let's talk to her real quick.
Listen to me. There is not much time. I fear this is no random attack we have suffered.
I would like to think not.
As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought
Oh shit, she caught us.
It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted from them. We tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret.
Everyone at the... What? Come on. There we go. Everyone at the Academy seemed to know about the Water Davian creatures.
Rumors spread more quickly than the plague itself, or so it would seem. But what is done cannot be undone. We must focus on the task at hand.
Right.
Neverwinter has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the city of
Lusk.
Others keep their identities hidden from us, striking from the shadows.
Because they're weak.
I do not know who is behind this attack, but it is obvious they are here to destroy our hope of ending the wailing death.
Not on our watch.
You must protect the Water Davian creatures.
Fingus.
They must not be allowed to fall into the enemy's hands.
Where can I find these creatures, Lady Arabeth?
I would take you to the creatures myself if I could, but I fear my presence would make protecting the creatures more difficult, if not impossible.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
In this room, it is likely their arrival was magically centered on me.
Hmm.
They must have assumed I would be with the Water Davian creatures. Even now, our enemy may be watching me through magic.
Scrying bastards.
Lead them right to where the creatures are kept. I cannot take that risk. You must do this alone.
Fingus.
Go back through the hallway leading to this room and take the corridor to the east. It leads to the chambers where the Water Davian beasts are being kept.
I will do as you command, Lady Arabeth.
Take this key. It will open the locked east door back in the hallway leading to this room. I will stay here. Hopefully my presence will draw the enemy away from the creatures they see. Hurry! Make your way into the hall and then to the chambers down the east corridor.
Don't start yelling at me.
Where the Water Davian beasts are kept.
Wait, if they're watching her, then she just told them where they're at.
Neverwinter depends on you.
Fingus.
This key will open the door. May Tyr be with you.
Well, so she just told them where the Water Davian creatures are at. Always be careful with scrying. They can not only see you, but they can freaking hear you. Got him! Hurt his face, yeah! Uh-oh. Goblin's drinking that weak sauce. Cut your face. Cut you up, boy! Stab! Ooh! Oh, we'll take us some of that drink. You got nothing? Because you suck. Alright, let's go here. Well, this is where we're supposed to go? But oh, no. Oh no. You interrupt freaking Fingus's graduation. He cuts your face. He cuts you up. He's not having any of your crap. Come on, Fingus, cut his face. Yeah. That's what I'd like to see. See, everyone else is dead. That sucks. Ooh, I'll take that potion, mind you. Wonder where they got all this stuff. Well, I couldn't find it. Alright, let's go over here. We've got to clear the Chapel of Villainy. Don't talk to me, Goblin. Offer your life as a sacrifice. Ow. What are you looking at, Goblin? What are you looking at, Goblin? Don't think you're hard? Take that ring. My precious now. No. Alright. Let's see if I can rest. That's what it is. So we'll fall back to the graduation room. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now, flip this camera around here. Okay, so we cleared the thieves' room and the chapel. So let's go over here. There's probably some of the wizard's room here. Can't be having none of that. Someone invades the castle. You show them why it's your castle. Cut them up, Fingus. Yeah, that's right. Parry. Stab him in the face. See, wizards should not attempt melee. Not good unless you got the right spell for it, I guess. Okay, now we can ambush someone up here. Okay, use tab magic. Alright. Taking all their treasures. My treasures. Okay, got some gold pieces. I'll just put it there. Snipe with my bow. Or come on, Philbo. God dang, I'm gonna remember the right name eventually. Take him out, Fingus. Cut him down. That's what I like to see. Take the thieves' tools. We'll use those later, probably. Okay, let's see. I bet now that I've cleared this particular part, rest, regain my health. This isn't exactly a fighter, so it's not the strongest combatant, but I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Okay, that means we should have to go towards Olgerd's place. That should be the last pocket of enemy resistance. Means more sacrifices. Alright, awesome. Why didn't they take the creatures that are in the freaking menagerie? That's what I would have done. Freaking starting an attack, open them up, and get the freaking heck out of the way. It's like the spider might not be much, but the freaking Umber Hulk and the Hook Horde. Oh my lord, that could do some real damage right there. Oh, get behind me, boy. Boy, get behind me. Cut your face. That's what you get. That's what you get. If there's a teabag option, I would do it right now. Okay, so let's go over here. Switch to my heavy crossbow. As I do. Nailed him. Got him too. Ha! 2 with my crossbow. Take that restoration scroll. Okay. Olgerd is dead, and I know for a fact there isn't any in the main room. So now, let's go to that door. We've got some water demon creatures to save as we cut a bloody swath through our enemies. Freaking light them up. There it is. Leaving the graduation room, you are immediately aware of how serious and widespread the attack actually was. The training area is in disarray, with disciplined instruction now replaced by the chaotic noise of life-or-death combat. The invaders are moving through the academy, searching for the water Davian creatures. You will have to move quickly if you are to find them first. The cure for the wailing death depends on it. Let's do a little bit of our rest action. Alright, here we go. No! Fingus to the rescue! Oh, there he is again. Let's cut him up. You escaped last time, not this time. Blah! Light you up. Oh. I stabbed him before he teleported away. That'll have to do, I guess. Chest. Mine! Roots of reflexes. Ooh, that'll be a good one. I think that ups my reflex save. Let me see. You already know how Melsass and Arrow work, thank you. In the Dark Night of Alm, the rich and powerful protect themselves from the predations of the Shadow Thieves by constructing elaborate traps throughout their homes. To counter this, the Shadow Thieves created these boots to quicken the reactions of their top assassins and burglars. Well, technically my character falls more under a burglar, so it counts. There we go. We can always use a little bit of that bonus. Another chest. I'm going to take all the treasures. Got them fidgety fingers. Potions? Thank you. Thank you. I need potions. They're good for you. Try not to use the bigger ones until I'm a higher level, though. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to Oh, he survived. Pablo. Fingus. It's me, Pavel, remember? This whole place is crawling with enemies. They killed my brother, Bim. Please, Fingus, you have to let me join up with you. Join up? Hi, Anna. Everybody needs help from someone once in a while. Someone with skills you don't have, or sometimes you just need some extra muscle or magical firepower. That's why most towns have places you can go to hire henchmen to join up with you. When you talk to them, they'll be quick to offer their services for a fee. But I'm not asking you to pay me anything. I just want to join up with you so I can avenge Bim's death and maybe get out of here alive. Okay, join up with me, son. Now we're a posse of ass-whooping. I'll follow you and use my skills to help you out. If you ever want to give me more specific instructions, just speak to me. I'll change my tactics accordingly. I've got a mind of my own, but if you're the one in charge, I'll need your help too. If I get hurt, I might need you to heal me. Good for you. If you can't cast healing spells, use a potion to heal me. Just drag one to me from your inventory and I'll use it. Now let's get out of here. Well, first things first, son. We got some super looting to do. Fingus may be a good guy, but he's a good guy with his mind on the prize. Getting that tasty. Okay. Yes, there's a desk. Probably has something awesome in it. Nope, just a copper ring. Oh well, we could sell it for some of that sexy money. Oh look, look. This was been sipping on that strength juice. Didn't drink enough of it. Tough. Piercing her. Oh. Now if only there was a bowl. I could use a bowl. You know, because I really go crossbow. Goblins! Alright, who's next? Cut you up. Get in here, Pavel. Get in on this action. That's right, boy. Bark skin. Ooh, that could be useful later on. Let's put this around. Oh, okay, got some here. Another potion of cure light wounds. Awesome. Now, we're not going to go that way yet. I think there's more treasures. No skeletons. Come on, Pavel, get in on this. Pavel knows what's up. He's ready to whoop up on him. We're now a party of ass whoopers. It is truly a glorious thing. And nothing. Oh, where's he going? Oh, Goblin tried to ambush us. Ambush! Stab him right in the spinal column. Oh, he dropped something. Oh, nope, never mind. Is there anything else? Yes! There's more evil to smite. With my short sword of justice. The Adventures of Fingus and Pavel. Alright, we're going to open this door up, which is probably treasure. We want all that treasure. Ooh, looks like they got in here too. We're going to take that potion for later, of course. Gold. Gold is always good to line your pockets with. More gold. Not much, still. Every little bit helps on the way to glory. Pavelactus answer. Yes, we've gathered that. I don't want to talk to you, Geldar.
Many fierce enemies await you beyond this door. You will need to draw upon all the skill of the Academy to survive.
Been doing pretty good so far. I need you to teach me how to level up. We all know how to do that. Go here, Rogue. And just build up the skills we've got so far. I think we'll go with a shadow dancing this time around. There we go. And I already know there's no treasure in here, which is depressing. Goblins! Come down, man! Papa, get in on this action. Get on this action. Earn your pay. Second. There you go. Okay, is he going to drop any goodie bag? Oh, he's got a goodie bag. Oh, good eye, Pavel, good eye. Did you guys see that? He was trying to hide from us. He knew what was happening and he wanted to avoid it. Pavel wouldn't allow it, though. That's what I like to see, Pavel. Freaking Pavel, doing what's what. Alright, onward. Okay, let's see what's in here right now. Skeletons! Got to smack them down. Oh, look, that was just. Oh my god, they're trying to karate kick me. Trying to punt the dwarf. Because it's one of the backs trying to box me out. Try Pavel, kick him up. Good man, Pavel. On to negative energies. We don't need negativity around here. There's only positive goodness when the freaking Fingus is in the room. Now there's a treasure bit if I ever seen one. We looted him for what little he had. Probably able to sell those later if I remember correctly. Sound burst, that's cool. It's like we don't even see any of these other battles going on, but we sure as heck can hear them. Goblins! Let's get them, Pavel! Give them a fluoride sting of justice! Ooh, critical sneak attack. Nice! Nothing! Oh, here's another goblin. We don't like your kind around here, boy. Goblining up the place. Not paying the proper respects. Oh, get him! Ow. Ow, quit cutting me. Did I give you permission to cut me? Alright, you gonna leave me a goodie bag? Nothing, cheapskates. Take that potion though. Adventuring. Rest up right quick while we got a chance. Right, onward. Not going that way yet, though. Skeleton Man. And not beating up on that goblin? That's some crap. The bones of the dead animated by dark magic. Skeletons have no mind of their own. They are but an extension of their master's will. Huh. I don't know who freaking animated them. That's an awful lot of skeletons for such a short time. Moderate wounds and a potion of cat's grace. Awesome. Check what's in this crate. Maybe we'll get some of them goodies. Nope, just 19 arrows. If I could get 99 arrows, I would sell them for a gold. That would be kind of useful. Right, rest. Gotta rest up. Let's zoom out, make sure we got full view. Alright, let's try the magic missile scroll. Nailed it! Worth it. Spell effects in this game are really good. It's really pretty. Remains. Alright, what do you got for me, mage? Swordplay. Parry plus 3. We don't use parry, so all that is syllables. 4 gold. Everybody likes gold. Alright. Get some crates. Get all of them goodies. Gloves of animal handling. Animal empathy plus 6. Oh, definitely gonna get some pretty decent coin when we sell these off later, I can tell you that. That is just right. Stables. Oh, attack. Oh shit. Why would you keep a nice dryad in a freaking stable? Get them sneak attacks. Fingus. That's what I like to see. Put the heavy crossbow to good use. That's what I like. Nailed it. I did anything. Oh, one goodie bag. One goodie bag. for goals.
Creatures are lost. The Academy students slain. No, this cannot be. How could this happen? All is lost, Fingus. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
Ah, you haggis. I have come from Lady Erebeth. She sent me to protect the creatures. You? Did Erebeth really expect a whelp such as this would be able to defend the water-daving creatures? Is she really so blind to the truth, Fenthic? Destler, I will have you speak no more ill of Lady Erebeth. She did what she thought was best. Bah! I know the feelings you and Lady Erebeth have for each other, but it does nothing to change the facts. She was wrong to bring the creatures here. I will leave you and your lady love to clean up this mess, Fenthic. I must go and make arrangements to recover the cure Lady Erebeth has so carelessly lost.
I need to speak to you.
Yeah? I owe you my life, Fingus. Without you, I wouldn't have made it out of here. I could have died just like my brother. You've got what it takes to be a great hero, Fingus. Maybe even a legend. But this life isn't for me. I know that now. Some people have what it takes, some don't. Your words are truer than you know. Heroes are born, not made. Thank you once more for saving me. I know you'll be a great hero someday, but I don't want to risk my neck for fame and fortune.
I'm no hero. I just want a nice, quiet life. I doubt our paths will cross again anytime soon. Goodbye. Good luck.
Oh, we'll probably need it. Talk to Fenthic over here.
Forgive Destler. The strain of the wailing death weighs heavily on me.
Oh, does it now?
As their leader, Destler has worked long and hard to help ease the suffering of Neverwinter. And this most recent setback has upset him greatly.
Well, if he wasn't such a dick.
I'm Fenthic Moss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Erebeth. You must
Fingus.
know what Erebeth told me.
Yes, I am Fingus. Destler and I arrived with reinforcements shortly after the attack began. We found Erebeth in the South Assembly Chamber, hard-pressed by dozens of mysterious assailants. We managed to drive off the attackers, and Erebeth told us she had sent one of the students on ahead to defend the water-daving creatures. While Erebeth tended to the wounded, one of the mages who arrived with the reinforcements teleported Destler and me to this room. Alas, we arrived to find the cages upturned and the creatures fleeing. Do you know who attacked the Academy? We have no clues as to who planned the attack, and I doubt any prisoners we take will know anything about who truly is behind this. A few straggling goblins are all that remain of our attackers, but I fear we have lost this battle. The water-daving creatures are gone. In any case, discovering their identity is secondary. Our first priority must be to recapture the water-daving creatures so that we may extract a cure for the wailing death. I will help you in this task, Fenthic. From all accounts, you are a capable man, Fingus. Erebeth told me the instructors at the Academy spoke very highly of you. I do not know what role you are to play in this, Fingus. That is for my Lady Erebeth to decide. You must meet her at the Halls of Justice in the coming week. Lady Erebeth will have more information for you then. Hopefully we'll have a better understanding of what we are up against. We must all do our part, Fingus. I wish to ask you some questions. Time is of the essence, Fingus, although I suppose I can answer a few quick questions. Tell me about yourself. I am a servant of Tyr, nothing more and nothing less. I serve Neverwinter as is my duty, and my heart weeps as the city suffers. When Lord Nasher appointed Erebeth to find a cure for the plague, I vowed to stay by my lady's side throughout the ordeal. We are inseparable. So you and Erebeth are lovers. Erebeth and I are of one heart, it is true. Is this surprising? We are both disciples of Tyr, we are both servants of Neverwinter. We draw our strength from each other during these difficult times. In duty, our faith, and our love, we will find a way to beat the wailing death. Tell me about Erebeth, then. Erebeth is the shining light who must guide our way. She's a paladin of Tyr, and only her courage and devotion to Neverwinter surpass her grace and beauty. Okay, yeah, we already read that part. Tell me about Destler, then. Destler is a good man, though the wailing death weighs heavily on him. He does not serve Tyr as my Lady Erebeth or I do, but his devotion to Helm is most admirable. Destler and his Helmites have been tirelessly in their efforts to offer what comfort they can to those afflicted by the plague. I only wish Erebeth and Destler could set aside their personal differences. No matter which god we serve, we must all work together in these troubled times. Now, this is what I want to know. Tell me more about these water-daving creatures. Erebeth is the only one who has the authority to speak of such things freely. You'll have to talk to her at the Hall of Justice. Fine, I will meet you at the Hall of Justice within the week then. There's much to attend to in the coming week. Erebeth and I will meet you at the temple. May Tyr's blessing be upon you, Fingus. First we level up, of course. Now we're going to go for, where is it at? Shadow Dancer this time. So we need 10 ranks in hide, 8 in move silently, 5 in tumble, already got that. Dodge and mobility, already got that. So all we need is a few more ranks in hide, and we'll be squared up. And of course, tumble and move silently and use magic device. Nice. Oh wait, no, feet. What kind of feet do I want? Let's oh what? And mobility, there we go. Alright, so we'll move on from here. Onward! Unpacking module. I'm so happy this works again. I freaking love this game. It's great. Alright, here comes the story. Shh.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the water-bathing creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
That's our man, Fingus. Alright, here we go. We'll get up to talk to Lady Erebeth, but then we'll probably cut it there. Fingus is always quick, except at certain other places. Where's the Justice League at? Dester, I will cut your hair off. Dester, please. Fingus showed great promise throughout his training at the Academy and has done even more in the week since the attack. Rarely has a recruit showed such potential after so short a training period. If we are to have any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death, we need people like Fingus in the service of Neverwinter. I am honored to serve Neverwinter, Fentic. And I still say we should put our faith in my Hellmite rather than an unproven boy. Boy, he's 50 years old. He's probably about as old as you are. Erebeth holds Fingus in the highest regard, Dester, and Lord Nasher placed her in charge, not you. That's right. Please, Fingus, you must forgive Dester. The plague takes a heavy toll on us all. A toll made even greater in the past weeks by the attack of the Academy and the loss of the cure. I understand, Fentic. These are troubled times. You speak more truth than you know, Fingus. Within the Academy walls, the true horror of the Wailing Death had yet to be felt. The quarantine of Neverwinter has done little to halt the spread of the Wailing Death. Bonfires burned night and day as the city watch disposed of the dead, yet the corpses were piled ever higher. It is all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order within the various city districts. Rumors run rampant and the citizens are on the verge of panic. Rumors? Because the plague cannot be cured by the priests or clerics in the city, some claim it is an unnatural thing sent by an unknown enemy bent on destroying Neverwinter. Because they're assholes and don't want to do it the hard way. The attack on the Academy these past weeks will only make things worse, Fentic, once people learn how Erebeth lost the cure for her lack of faith. Dester, I will not have you question the faith of my true love. Erebeth believed the Academy to be a safe haven. Anyway, it is not our place to even discuss such things. My Lady Erebeth is in charge, appointed by Lord Nasher himself to stop the Wailing Death. We must talk to her, Fingus, as soon as possible. I will go to Erebeth at once. Yeah! I'm never pulling my crossbow. That's probably not good to carry around. Scare all the dead people. Can I ask you some questions? What can you tell me about the plague, nurse? As much as most, less than some, I suppose. I've seen my share of the dead and dying since I started to work here tending the sick. Have you heard anything about the cure? There's no cure for the plague. Everybody knows that. All I can do is try to ease their suffering and make their last days less painful. That's it? You haven't heard the rumors about a cure from Waterdeep? A cure from Waterdeep? How are they going to get it here with Neverwinter under quarantine? Throw it up over the walls? You're talking crazy. That'd be awesome. Let me ask you something. What, have you heard any rumors lately? I've heard my share. Destler and Erebeth are always arguing, and Fenthic's always trying to keep the peace. Poor Fenthic. None of them pay attention to a quiet little nurse going about her duties, so I've heard all sorts of stuff about each and every one of them. Oh, I wonder what's up with Destler. What's his freaking problem? Tell me what you've heard about Destler. Erebeth doesn't like him, I know that much. He's got a sharp tongue and a sour face, but I think it's more than that. But it's not really my place to speak of such things. Come now, tell him he won't do any harm. Destler and his Hellmites showed up soon after the plague started, just in time to get locked inside the city when the quarantine hit. Destler says they came because they heard about Neverwinter's suffering, but it seems like odd timing to Lady Erebeth, or so she told Fenthic once. You want to say any more gossip? Nope, that's all I wanted to hear. Everybody else is alright in my book, but Destler's being a dick, and I will not tolerate such crap on my watch. Alright. So, the Hellmites are doing some questionable stuff, apparently. Oh, here she is. Fingus Ironcog. Agandar. I came as quickly as I could, Lady Erebeth.
I have been following your progress since your early training at the Academy. Neverwinter hasn't needed one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death. The attack on the Academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
It will be an honor to serve you, Lady Erebeth.
I knew I could count on you.
Fingus.
Rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important to know the truth about the Wailing Death. Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the Wailing Death, and even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness.
That's not good.
We had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures. Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yonti, and a dryad.
Okay, now why would they have a dryad in a cage? It's a fae, but it's a good, generally a good aligned fae. You should have gave it its own room. Dicks. Lost their minds.
Renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Marshall. The Academy
betrayed.
Or perhaps I simply put too much faith in the instructors, students, and staff to keep this new secret as Dester claimed.
Well, Dester's a dick, so I think it was attacked or betrayed.
You were there. You saw the
Fingus.
The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the Academy. Fenwick and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdevian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
How may I serve you in this, Lady Erebeth?
Your task in this is twofold. First, find the Waterdevian creatures and bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty.
Right.
Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the Academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenwick. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
I will do as you command, Lady Erebeth.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets.
Right.
To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
How does it work?
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr. Anytime you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple, it will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated.
That's handy.
There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's temple. Take this gold so you can buy the necessary...
Oh, that's what I'd like to see.
Remember to stock up on healing potions before you go. They will be critical to your survival.
It would be nice to know a little more about the lady I'm working for.
I am not one to boast of my accomplishments. Suffice to say that I am a paladin of Tyr, and I am honored Lord Nasha has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the Wailing Death. Is there anything else?
You have information.
There are many rumors, and I would not like to give you any false leads.
Fingus.
However,
It's Fingus, but I prefer Fingus.
there have been some promising reports from the prison district. Several eyewitness accounts indicate a strange creature is wandering the area. All was a short time ago, but there is no guarantee the reports are accurate. The creatures could be in any one of the city districts. I shall leave it up to you where you want to take your search.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
What do you think of Fethic?
It is no secret that Benthic and I are lovers. Our feelings for each other are only matched by our devotion to Tyr and our loyalty to Neverwinter. Although Lord Nasha has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the plague,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do this without Benthic's help. His faith and conviction are a comfort to me in times of darkness. Is there anything
What about
else?
Dester?
I think the Hellmite is arrogant, sanctimonious, self-righteous, and holier than thou.
You forgot to add the word asshole in there. That's not good.
I do not see eye to eye. Dester challenges my every decision on general principle, or so it would seem. He is constantly accusing me of abandoning my faith and not trusting enough in the power of the divine.
Why do you put up with them then?
I think Dester and his Hellmites do more to hinder my efforts than help them. But Benthik assures me they bring hope to the city, and hope is something the people desperately need. Is there anything else? I will do my best to answer what questions I may.
I want more information on the water-demon creatures and this cure.
It was Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the Archmage of Waterdeep, who discovered the potential cure. However, we have not even had a chance to test it. The creatures were taken from us too quickly. If Blackstaff is right, the cure requires feathers from a creatress, the brain of an intellect devourer, blood from a Yonti, and a lock of hair freshly plucked from a dryad's head.
See, you could have just put the Dryad in a room and could have got her hair. Everything would have been good. Stupid asses. I can understand the Yonti, Intellect Devourer, and Cockatrice being in a freaking cage, but not a Dryad. They're good aligned.
Is
Dicks.
there more you would know?
So about the Cockatrice.
Cockatrice resembles a hybrid of chicken, lizard, and bat.
All fun.
They are repulsive animals that can petrify opponents. You must be extremely cautious when dealing with this beast. Is there more you would know?
Yonti.
The Yonti are a race of beings whose bloodlines are a mixture of human and snake. They can be any combination of snake and human characteristics. They are highly intelligent, and many of the creatures practice magic. It is rumored that some even have the ability to alter their shape. Is there more you would know?
Intellect Devourer.
The Intellect Devourer is a truly horrible entity, resembling a large fleshy brains with legs. It can dominate the minds of its victims so that it may devour their very thoughts. Is there more you would know?
And the Dryad.
She is like most of her kind, a beautiful, elusive forest sprite whose charms transcend mere physical appearance. Out of charity, she came willingly to help us when she learned of our
Then why'd you put her in a cage on a freaking... Ugh.
However,
Pisses me
the
off.
city is strange to her and unsettling. When the attack came, I suspect she fled in panicked terror, and now is lost among the unfamiliar streets and buildings of Neverwinter.
Yeah, that had happened.
If you find her, treat her with the respect and kindness she deserves. She is very brave to leave her work to come to our aid.
Right.
Is there more you would know? Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
Now, I'm not going to say that about anything since I know what pure parts come from them. The Yonti's evil, so killing it's not that bad. So's the Intellect Devourer. A Cockatrice, yeah, it's probably better off dead. But the Dryad, no. As long as it's just their hair, that's fine with me.
Is there something else I can help you with?
That's not something else.
Best to answer your... There are many...
Yeah, I already got that part.
Is there anything else?
Ask some questions. What can you tell me about the attack of the Academy?
It was a slaughter, as you well know. Only a handful of hunters training and teaching in the Academy survived. As yet, we have not discovered the identity of those behind the attack, but the enemy knew the Waterdhavian creatures were there. How they came by that knowledge is a troubling prospect. Take any information concerning who may be behind the attack straight to Fenton. He is the one I have placed in charge of unmasking our hidden enemy. Is there something else I can help you with?
No more about the Wailing Death.
The first victims were reported several months ago, and within days it had spread to all corners of the city. It was not the first plague Neverwinter has suffered, but it is by far the worst. Unlike other sicknesses, the Wailing Death seems to resist all efforts to cure it, including the divine magic of the priests. Perhaps that is what makes it so terrible.
The room next door is full of plague victims. Aren't you scared of being infected?
The plague does not seem to spread through contact with the infected. Healers tend to be sick without becoming ill, and some who lock themselves alone indoors contract the illness. We have quarantined the city, but that is mostly to help the Watch maintain order. It has done little to halt the spread, though some districts remain unaffected. Perhaps that is what is so terrible about this affliction. There is no rhyme or reason to it, seemingly no way to guard against it, and until we have all the Waterdhavian creatures, no way to kill them.
Aww.
Is there something else I can
That'll
help
be
you
it.
farewell?
Alright, so
Welcome.
Temple Services. Favorable. I would hope so. So let's sell anything that we don't really need, like this piece of crap. Gonna have a pretty nice payday here. Anything else? No, just need to find somewhere to sell these damn traps. I think I know where, but we're gonna finish getting all the quests I know of in this building, and then I'm gonna cut it off here. Then, so this video's probably gone on long enough. I don't have a timer up, so I'm not entirely sure. Judge Olaf.
Greetings of the even-handed two. Welcome to the House of Tyr. I am Reverend Judge Olaf Uskar, in service of the named god.
Hello, Olaf. I'm Fingus Ironcog. Will you answer some questions? This Tyrian home welcomes your well-mannered address. Ask what you will, and I shall respond as I am able. What is your position here? We administered to the plague sufferers. Previously, we were working on artifact recovery, which may be even more important now. It is really a matter that would only concern someone more spiritually minded, and I don't think you are the type, no offense meant. I might still be able to help. No, while I appreciate your offer, this would be best left to someone more inclined to understand the needs of the church. Well, let's see if we can get that again. Are you freaking serious? Man, this game just doesn't like me today. There we go. Perhaps I was too quick to judge. You seem sincere enough. You may be able to understand why this is so important. In the weeks before the plague, we uncovered the tomb of Mirzazania Fairblade. She traveled widely with Halueth Never, founder of Neverwinter. This was a great discovery and gave clues to the whereabouts of the founder's resting place. That would have been a great discovery indeed. The plague undoubtedly complicated things. Yes, it did. It was very unfortunate because pursuing these tombs becomes all the more important with the city in crisis as it is. People are scared, and the lack of progress on a cure has diminished their hopes. A find like this would buoy their spirits. This is also a chance that powerful artifacts can be found alongside Halueth Never's remains, though I would not rest my hopes upon it. What do you know about Halueth Never? He was the founder of Neverwinter. Actually, not much is known about him, really. He's become a bit of a legendary figure. He reportedly fortified a fledgling Neverwinter against the illest barbarians, deflecting their wrath to Luskan and setting the tone for our uneasy relations with that city. Oh, well, that sucks. That explains it a little bit. Knowing the details of his life can be very beneficial for the city. The people need to know that they have a history of defeating adversity. I will help you find these tombs. I welcome your aid in this matter. You couldn't have arrived at a more fortuitous time. Here, take this letter with my seal. Pardon me. It signifies that you act with my sanction. Take it to Briley in the Peninsula District, and he will aid you. He guards the one tomb we already found. It is in the basement of a house on the east side of the Peninsula District. Return to me if you find anything. I will reward you. Well, first off, Judge, we're going to loot your friggin' room. And that gives us a quest for next time. Come think about it. Multiple next times. There's quite a bit of, quite a few tombs, if I remember correctly. Okay, get all that loot. I want all that tasty gold in my pockets. Negative energy, right? I definitely won't be needing that. I don't use negativity. We only want positivity on this campaign. That's how we conduct the business. I know, we'll take all your books. Connieberry. I guess that's a ruin in this one too, huh? Alright, let's go, Fingus. Probably wait till next time to get our companion. I still have to figure out which one I want this time around. Yes, I want to sell you all of Judge Olaf's books. For money. Oh, Fingus. Super Looter, you champion. Oh, you sell these books for money. Awesome. See if we can get anything good. Oh, it's just wait, hold up. Oh, I got enough for an amulet and natural armor. I'll take that. That'll help us out a little bit. That's why I like to see them sell this. Yeah, she only paid 13 gold because she doesn't want it either. And I don't blame her. Alright, well, that was the first part here. We've made it through our prelude. And now we're about ready to start our quest proper. But we'll do that next time. Tony, did I talk to you? I'm pretty sure I'm not talking to you this round. Anyway, this is Ironcog playing Neverwinter Nights, and I will see you guys next time as we journey on to find the water-daving creatures and save the city like champions of the people that we are.